Jurassic World Chaos Theory is beginning to take over stores with this new mask that Mattel made, along with other things like the Diplodocus that came out, but also Lego's taking a hold with the upcoming Bumpy, Stego, and Allo that is a T-Rex. Which, speaking of T-Rex, we have plenty of T-Rex to talk about today, as we have new April Fool's mini T-Rexes, and those aren't the only T-Rexes. Buck and Doe have made an appearance in Jurassic World the game, along with Irritator Gen 2, and other Spinosaurus plus hybrids could be coming to Jurassic World Live. So let's start talking about Baegy was found in the data mine files, and we believe it could be Spinosaurus Aegypticus because they just added Stego ungulatus, so it could be. I mean, there is Egyptosaurus, but come on, who wants another sauropod, honestly? But yes, Rebel's Escape is a move that's coming, so could this Spinosaurus be getting a hybrid that is Rebel? But the adult Spinoceratops already looks like Rebel, so could we get a baby one? That is very interesting. But yes, Buck is finally in Jurassic World the game. How awesome is that? I'm sure it won't be long until it makes its way over to Jurassic World Live. I'm excited for that. That's the level 40 variant. It just glows more green, and yes, they call it Tyrannosaur Buck. I found that pretty interesting. It wasn't like Tyrannosaurus Buck, it was just that. But yeah, those were the facts. You can pause the video and read them if you want. But yes, it is very cool to see Buck in the game. However, unfortunately, they did not change any of its sculpt to attain for Buck, but you know, Doe's sculpt I think works perfectly because it is just the Rexy sculpt, but Rexy of course was a female Tyrannosaur, and so was Doe, so they match perfectly. And yeah, Doe does glow a bright yellow, and those are the facts for it. Only 3 for now. There might be a 4th added later, but yes, people have gone into Jurassic World the game and found them. And of course, if you did read the data mine fact before, that is very helpful. But Junior, could we be getting Junior if we now have Buck and Doe? Because Junior is mentioned in both Buck and Doe's description. Plus, if you saw the emote video I did, there was one of a baby T-Rex. Now, this could be for the April Fools, which we'll talk about them, but could it be for Junior? Because it is a green T-Rex. Now, what I would love to see is the ability to fuse Buck and Doe together so we can unlock Junior. I just think that would make a lot of sense, even though it's not a hybrid, but still. But yes, April Fools mini T-Rexes, I did talk about them. These are the tiniest T-Rexes in the game. The first battle, I used Spinosaurus against Tiny T-Rex Twin, which is the second tiny T-Rex out of 3. The first one is this one here, which is based off the Tyrannosaurus Rex Gen 1. Now, I would assume these are babies, but you can quite clearly see it's just the normal Tyrannosaurus model shrunk down. Their heads aren't any bigger or anything. They're still very cute. But here we have mini Mortem. How awesome is that, right? The most ferocious apex boss. At least one of them has been shrunk down to this. And I love how it looks like it's just got a nether portal below it with that affliction ability. Because obviously it's meant to be big, but they've had to shrink it down. But yeah, we do have new skins. One called Baegy, which is a new creature coming maybe. So I wonder if it's meant to be Baggy Herpodon, because I don't know anything else that would have it. And Deluxe is obviously meant to be Dracolux. But here we have Megalocevia. I believe that's what the name will be. That's what it reads in the tile. And I actually believed this could have been coming due to buffs, because Megalocevia got a buff and Atrociraptor got a buff. So everything you need to fuse it is on screen. However, keep in mind it could be another ingredient like Albertocevia, or you know, which is made of Atrociraptor and Albertosaurus, or anything else like Dodocevia really. And here are all the Megalo possibilities it could be. But here we have another one, the Comps. Now, we don't know what this is, we just know it's a COMPY Hybrid. We assume it could be Compsoscorpius, because that's the only COMPY Hybrid we know about, and all the ingredients are on screen. It's mainly made of Compsoscorpius Rex Gen 3, which you know is made from Scorpius Gen 2, Carno, Mono, etc. But it could also be made from Consoraptor, Compsognathus Gen 1 or Gen 2. Heck, it could even be related to the Compsognathus from the Hasbro days. No, I highly doubt that, but still. Anyway, Irritator Gen 2 is in Jurassic World Live, and that first image, this one here, makes me feel nostalgic to the original Jurassic World 2015 Spinosaurus. It just reminds me, the second evolution of it looks highly like the Jurassic World Live Gen 2 Irritator though, with the black stripes. But if you know something, the third evolution has red on it. What goes white, then black stripes, then red? and then super red in its evolutions. Indominus Rex, it's the exact same as Indominus Rex. What are they cooking here? Anyway, here we have a new Chaos Theory kind of draft thing, and on the screen was the person who made it. So here's also another one here. So yes, this is one of our first looks at Chaos Theory besides the teaser trailer we have. So I think that's so cool. We're getting behind the scenes looks. Obviously not too much, but we do know the T-Rex is chasing Darius from these, so that's super cool. We didn't see that in the trailer, we just saw Darius with his pickup ute, so I think that's super awesome, and you can really see how much of an adult Darius is in that first bit. But yes, Chaos Theory, the Ghost Atrociraptor mask is making its way around, and it looks a lot like the Super Colossal one, so it makes me wonder, are they going to change up the new Ghost to match Darius? Because there's a lot of Ghost toys, such as the Captives Pop Finals, this one, the pop-up, and then the big Uncaged, I don't know the name of it, to be honest. And then we have what? Click Tracker. And what am I forgetting? Of course, Lego. Leave the best to last. Now, why am I leaving Lego to last? We do need more Atrociraptor squad, but yes, Lego. So, on the topic of Lego, I would like to speak about the new sets and the new dinosaurs that are in those sets. But first, I want to show the Diplodocus that was revealed through Beyond the Gates. We have already seen images of it that were kind of leaked, I don't know, shown through some prototypes. We do know it looks like Majungasaurus, got the black head, except it's got spikes instead running along its back. So there's that. It will be a legacy collection, I assume, because it appeared in Fallen Kingdom only briefly in the back. But yeah, anyway, speaking of the Lego sets, the first one we have to go over is called T-Rex Trailer, going for $89.99 USD with 588 pieces. This will be a dark blue / black Rex. So people have speculated, what if this is Allosaurus, the same way, you know, they made the Triceratops have Suchomimus color schemes? What if Lego can't be bothered remaking, you know, an Allosaurus model, so they've just repainted T-Rex? That's what people are thinking. If not, I'm hoping it's the Lost World trailer. You know, that would be so awesome. That green trailer from the Lost World and the T-Rex is so awesome. But anyway, moving on, 76965 Stegosaurus. Look out, we're finally getting a Lego Stegosaurus. No Parasaurolophus, so very interesting. It will retail for $64.99 USD with 420 pieces. Apparently it will be a sandy colored Stego, so some people assume this will be based off the Camp Cretaceous Stego that's seen in the background, but you know, here's hoping it could be Lost World. But speaking of, you know, Camp Cretaceous / Chaos Theory, this one's definitely a Chaos Theory set. It's called, or it goes by 76962 Bumpy, the Buildable Allosaurus, retailing for $24.99 USD with 358 pieces. So I assume that's for Chaos Theory because Bumpy's from the anime show, so hopefully translates over. But if you're interested for more Chaos Theory news, I just did a video on Major the Majungasaurus that will be appearing in Chaos Theory, so make sure to check out that video on the top, and I'll see you later. Bye everyone!